Welcome. Welcome to my channel Deep Learning Biology. My name is Dr. Vikash Bhardwaj. Now through this video we are going to have discussion related to single letter for amino acids. So here we are going to discuss how the different alphabets have been assigned to amino acids. Now before starting the video, I just want to ask you, how was your sleep last night? Did you sleep well? Yes or no? Remember, keep in mind, if you want to study well, then sleep well. The most important thing. If you want to have good energy, if you want to feel good energy in your body, then sleep well. The most important thing. So if you are feeling good energy, okay, then let us discuss. Okay, just take out your pen, your copy, notebook. Today at my channel I am going to teach you the single letter code for amino acids. Now before starting the video, before going further, I just request you, just bring 1 glass water. Just bring 1 glass water. Drink this. Drink water. This is also important. Before going further, drink water. It is going to boost your memory. Drink water. And now breathe slowly. Okay, just focus on your breath and breathe slowly. Okay, just minimize. Take it like 8 or 10 per minute. Breathe deeply and slowly. Breathe deeply and slowly. Okay, forget about negative, positive things. Forget, nothing to worry. Okay, just now focus on your energy and use your energy to concentrate on the topic. Today I am going to teach you single letter nomenclature for amino acids. So now be with me and learn clearly single letter nomenclature for amino acids. Now here I just want to tell you, you must be knowing about proteins. Proteins are polymer of amino acids. Proteins are polymers of amino acid, and if you see, you must be knowing there are 20, or you can say 22 proteinogenic amino acid. Remember, proteinogenic amino acids are amino acids which are present only within the proteins. And if you see, within the proteins, you are going to have 22 amino acids. Yes, most of the times, whenever we are going to ask students questions that what are the total number of amino acids within the cell, within the human body, they are going to reply that 20, 22. No, that is not the right answer. Here keep in mind that within the cell you are going to have more than 300 amino acids. More than 300 amino acids. So here I have told you 20, 22, these are proteinogenic amino acids. Rest are non-proteinogenic amino acids. Non-proteinogenic amino acids, they have different role. Okay, and the proteinogenic amino acids, they are present, they are being found only in the case of proteins. So today we are going to discuss about the single letter code for amino acids. Now here I just want to tell you, for amino acids you must have seen 3-letter code. Now if you are going to use 3-letter code And using 3-letter code, if you are going to represent a long protein, yes, it will require some lengthy space. To sort out this problem, scientists, what they have developed? Single letter code, 1-letter code. Now, using 1-letter code, when you are going to use 1-letter code, it will minimize the space, 1/3 of the space. Okay, you will need just 1/3 space. Another important thing, when you are going to use 1-letter code, you can align easily homologous protein. You can compare the sequence much easily. So one thing is that it is going to take less space. Another, it is going to make easy to align homologous proteins. So here, hopefully, you know, let's take one example. Okay, so here let's suppose you are going to have protein A, B, C, D, and all these proteins, let's suppose they are going to have different sequence, and here you have represented the sequence using the single letter code. And if you want to compare, okay, now bioinformatics tools are available. They can easily compare these different protein sequence, and if it is if you are going to compare those tools, softwares, they can easily tell you where the difference is there. So here, if you are going to compare, you can see that at these point K and L, C, okay, what you are going to see difference. Rest of the sequence, they are conserved, you can say. So this is the benefit of using single letter code. Now here, if you see in the English, you are going to have 26 alphabets, and if you see the amino acids, you are going to have 22 amino acids. Now here you have to assign, okay, English alphabet to each of the amino acid. Okay, yes, there are 22 amino acids, but many of the amino acids, okay, they are going to start with the same alphabet. Now try to see here, let's take this, okay, acronym, okay, CHIMSV. You can remember CHIMS if you, okay, here you see C stand for cysteine, C stand for cysteine, H for histidine, I for isoleucine, M for methionine, S for serine, V for valine. Very simple. Very simple. No ambiguity, no confusion. Why? Because if you take the alphabet C, there is only one amino acid, cysteine. Okay, if you see the name, it starts from C. Okay, so only one amino acid is there. That's why it has been assigned the letter C. Same way, if you see histidine, it is going to start with H. There is no another amino acid which start from H. So it has been easily assigned the letter H. Same way, if you see the case of isoleucine, it starts from I. If you see the methionine, it starts from M. If you see the case of serine, it starts from S. And if you see the case of V, valine, it starts from V. No confusion. Okay. So now here, if you see only 6 amino acids out of these 22, only 6, okay, they are going to have, okay, their unique name, okay, which starts with unique alphabet, okay, and that unique alphabet has been assigned. No ambiguity. But here, if you are going to take the example A, okay, now here if you see in the list of amino acids, what you are going to see, you are going to have alanine, you are going to have arginine, you are going to have aspartic acid. Alanine, arginine, aspartic acid, all these amino acids, they start with A. Now, which one should be assigned A? Now, there is a rule. Okay, there is a rule. What is that rule? try to see here. As per that rule, the most frequently occurring amino acid, and the second is most simple amino acid, will be assigned that letter. Now try to see here, out of alanine, out of arginine, out of aspartic acid, the alanine is most frequently occurring. Means it is most abundant in comparison to other amino acid, arginine and aspartic acid within the protein. And yes, it is a simple amino acid if you compare it with arginine and aspartic acid. So here the letter A, alphabet A, has been assigned to alanine. Clear? Okay. Now let us move forward. So here if you see AGLPT, AGLPT. So here now based on this rule, A here stands for alanine, G for glycine, not for glutamic acid, G for glycine, L for leucine, not for lysine, L for leucine, not for lysine, P for proline, not for phenylalanine, T for threonine, not for tryptophan. Okay, so here keep in mind, okay, A for alanine, G for glycine, L for leucine, P for proline, T for threonine. Okay, clear? Now here based on pronunciation also, okay, some of the amino acids name, if you see some of the amino acids, they have been assigned the letter alphabet. If you see the case of phenylalanine, okay, here you see the sound, it starts from F, so the alphabet F has been assigned to phenylalanine. If you see the case of arginine, okay, here you are getting a sound of R, okay, so here arginine has been assigned the letter R. Same way if you see tryptophan, here if you see the sound tryptophan, okay, so W has been assigned to tryptophan. So here you see tryptophan, it looks similar, so W. And even this tryptophan is a bigger amino acids, and W, it represents something big. Okay, so here the tryptophan has been assigned W. Now here if you see the case of tyrosine, okay, here the letter Y, okay, it has been assigned to tyrosine. Okay, so based on the, okay, sound, so here F for phenylalanine, R for arginine, W for tryptophan, Y for tyrosine. Clear? Let us move further. Now here if you see the case of aspartic acid, okay, so here you see the sound aspartic acid, okay, aspartic acid. So here the letter D has been assigned to aspartic acid. Same way if you see asparagine, okay, here you are getting a sound of N. So N has been assigned to asparagine. Glutamate, okay, E has been assigned to glutamate. Okay, then here you see glutamine, Q has been assigned to glutamine. Then Q has been assigned to glutamine. So here you see there are two amino acids which are acidic, D and E. Okay, one aspartic acid, another E. D here for aspartic acid, E here for glutamic acid, or you can say glutamate. Next, here if you see N and Q, N for asparagine, Q for glutamine. Okay, so hopefully it is clear. D for aspartate, E for glutamate, N for asparagine, Q for glutamine. Clear? Let us move forward. Now here you see the lysine. It has been assigned the letter alphabet K. Try to see here lysine, leucine. There is competition in between them. Leucine has been assigned L, and near to L is K. Okay, so that's why K has been assigned to lysine. Okay, near to L is K. Okay, so K has been assigned to lysine. Next, here you see selenocysteine. Earlier no letter was being assigned to this, but now here keep in mind U has been assigned. U for selenocysteine. Here if you see the X, okay, it means any amino acid. When we have no clarity which amino acid is there in the sequence, then we are going to write X. Let us discuss about B. Okay, here sometimes when we are going to isolate these amino proteins, and when we are going to characterize these proteins by chemical methods, sometimes during the characterization we are getting some confusion whether it is asparagine or aspartic acid. So in that situation we are going to use B. For asparagine it is N. For aspartic acid it is D. Okay, but B when there is confusion whether it is asparagine or aspartic acid. Z same way, glutamine or glutamic acid. For glutamine it is Q. For glutamic acid, glutamate, okay, what is there? It is E. Okay, so hopefully all these points are clear. Now let's move further. Here I just want to tell you, if you see the case of O, okay, no amino acid has been assigned. Same way we are not going to use J, okay, O and J, these two, if you see the alphabet, they have not been assigned any amino acid. Okay, O, try to think it is going to have confusion with 0. J, due to some linguistic reason, they have not assigned any letter. Okay, if in future, okay, if there is going to be some new kind of discovery in biology, it can happen, then later we can think, but keep in mind O and J, these letters, they have not been assigned any specific amino acid. Clear? Now let us move forward. Now try to see here, okay, these acronyms CHIMSP. Hopefully now if you have prepared your notes, okay, if you just revise whatever I have told you in mind, then you can easily tell me, okay, the sequence of amino acid. Here C4 cysteine, H4 histidine, I4 isoleucine, M4 methionine, S4 serine, V4 valine. Again A4 alanine, G4 glycine, L4 leucine, P4 proline, T4 threonine. If you see F4 phenylalanine, R4 arginine, Y4 tyrosine, W4 tryptophan. Okay, phenylalanine, arginine, tyrosine, tryptophan. Next, here if you see D and E, N and Q. D aspartic acid, E glutamic acid, N asparagine, Q glutamate. Okay, so D, E and Q. Now hopefully you remember K and U. K for lysine, U for selenocysteine. Now B and Z and X here for any amino acid, and B and Z, okay, I have explained you, okay, when there is confusion between asparagine and aspartate, glutamine and glutamate. So here we are going to have in one case B, another Z. So hopefully you have learned all of these things. Now Here at the last, hopefully you know my name. My name is Vikash Bhardwaj. Okay. Can you predict? Try to predict the number of, the amino acid from my name. Here, how you are going to do? J? No. Remember, the letter J and letter O, okay, they have not been assigned to any of the amino acid. So if you see, V for valine, I for isoleucine, K for lysine, A for alanine, S for serine, H for histidine, then B for asparagine or aspartate, H for histidine, then R for arginine, okay, then here D for aspartic acid, W for tryptophan, then here again A for alanine, and finally J. Nothing. Now at the last I will tell you, do this exercise. Okay, just write down your complete name. Write down your complete name and try to figure out what amino acid sequence are present in your name. What amino acid sequence are present in your name. Okay, you can do this, very much easy. Okay, so hopefully you have learned clearly the single letter code for amino acids. Now it is not complete. Okay, just listen carefully, try to revise. Whatever you have learned, you will forget within few days. This is the truth. Whatever you are learning now, you will forget after few days. So it's better you revise. If you have found some difficulty in learning, just revise your notes and watch this video again. You will feel comfortable. Okay, and things, they will go in your permanent memory. So keep in mind, revision is going to make you successful. More the things you are going to revise, you will be more closer to the success. So this is just by reading once and forgetting all these things, that is not going to make any sense. So focus on revision, do more revision. Okay. Next important thing, before going for sleep, okay, just try to recall what you have read today. Okay, before going for sleep, just try to recall in your mind. This is the most important thing I am saying. During the time of sleep, remember, your brain is going to process memory. Whatever you have learned, many of the things, they will be deleted. But here, if you are going to focus, here if you are going to be in tune with your mind, and if you are going to concentrate on these things, the things, they will move in your permanent memory. Another important thing, if you want to learn things better, okay, it will be better if you can have discussion. The most important thing, you can learn things better if you are going to teach someone. So here I have taught you, but I have also learned. This is also the truth. Okay, so here keep in mind, if you are going to use all these things, I am sure that things, they will move from short-term memory to long-term memory. The most important thing, I will again say, keep your spirit high, keep your energy high, and that you can keep when you are going to sleep well. The most important thing. Okay, so if you want to study well, if you want to keep things better in your memory, just give priority to the sleep. Okay, so thank you for watching this. Please do like, share the video. Please do like, share the video, and subscribe to my channel, Deep Learning Biology. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.